Hey, there we go. There we go again. Another crescent moon. Well, to be honest, I think it's the same from last night. It's the same crescent moon, The Earth just did a rotation and it's still crescent moon. Yep. Same crescent moon from yesterday night. From yesterday night. Yeah. So, again, um, since I'm bored out of my mind because of quarantine and the rooftop is available as always, and the breeze is really cool, helps me relax. um, Crescent moon is out, and a view of uh, buildings from afar. Yep, from where I live, I can see skyscrapers. Oops, going out of focus. I can see the skyscrapers because I'm near a city, or I am in a city. I am in a city near tall buildings. Yeah. Speaking of which, I've got things I want to talk about. So, once again, another crescent moon, a video to share for everyone. You know, I don't know. A view like this, a view like this has, I believe, a lot of people has already seen at least many times in their life, and never been able to document it. Sorry, really tired. Never been able to document it, and well, for me, I think I'm archiving this just because it's fun. A crescent moon and a cityscape. Isn't that art? Artistic. Yeah. Oops, going out of focus. Man, it's hard to get into focus. Can I put the focus over there? There we go. There we go. Yeah. The moon is so awesome. Wait, what was I gonna? Oh yeah, talking about topics. What topic is there to talk about? Oh yeah. If I believe everyone knows the event that happened year 2019, 2018. The red moon, or the blood red moon. Was it like that? Blood blue moon? What? The red moon, or the gigantic red moon that happened somewhere in the east. Well, I live in the east. Right where I'm standing up on the rooftop is where I viewed the red moon. I wish I had gotten a video of it, but I wasn't able to. So I'm like stuck saying to myself, dang it, I should have gotten a video. But I believe the video would have been terrible anyway, because I was using a very old phone that my mom gave me, and the phone is gone now, or at least deactivated. Yeah, bit of a regret, but you know what? It was worth viewing it without any video, or oops, without getting into it video, without getting it in a can't talk today, without getting it on a video. But yeah, awesome view, awesome view. A crescent moon and a cityscape. Well, I'll show you guys something cool later. I'll stand up and do a bit of a what do you call this? A panoramic view of where I am right now. I bet people will guess where I live because I said crescent. I mean, I said red moon and crescent moon right now. But yeah. Speaking of moons, yeah, I did view the red moon. When I saw it, I was like, it was such a beautiful thing to have been to have been seen by many people. And then I thought of Bloodborne. Oh boy, Bloodborne. That whole time I was talking with a friend saying, "Dude, it's Bloodborne. It's coming back. The night of the hunt. Oh no." Yeah, we were goofing. I was goofing. But it was really a beautiful view of the red moon when it happened. Awesome as always. Dang nature, you beautiful. But yeah, speaking of moon, has anyone ever thought of what would happen if the movie where the moon cracks happens in real life, like right now in our present time? I mean, it's 2021. The pandemic is still going, and there's worse things that can happen. Well, I do hope that the moon stays put and stays, intact, doesn't get blown over by us humans. Yeah, but if it did happen, I think, you know, I think human civilization will. I wouldn't say perish. I believe we will live, but our population will surely be put to quarters. And that's a scary thought, man. Moons and those scary thought. Sometimes gives you that feeling of I'm glad it didn't happen or it will not happen. But then you're like, oof, far from reality, but it can happen. We humans have done so many things to our planet, cause destruction, and then create something from out of the ashes, the ruins. At the same time, it's like, are we are we this good at building and destroying? It's like a thought for everyone to think about. I hope I'm being heard. Oh man, it really is a bummer if I'm not being heard right now. But yeah, um, crescent moon, a topic, a discussion, or at least a jump from a discussion to another discussion and then another discussion because I can't keep a topic at hand. So tired, and I bet I am nervous a bit talking, because it ain't my first time, but it's still a bit, at least for me, it's uplifting that I can vent or at least say some things on the internet for the good old days. A crescent moon. Oh yeah, one more thing. If anyone out there, if anyone else who's watching knows of a game called what do you call this? Don't Escape and Don't Sleep by Script Welder. Oh, I love his games, especially the his his latest game. Well, latest as in the game that he released like a year ago. Uh, Don't Escape 4 in a wasteland where the story is that the moon exploded, or at least cracked into was sliced in half because of a explosion. And what happened is that um, everyone has gone uh, well, disastrous. Everything has gone disastrous. Bah. In the game, everything has gone disastrous. The weather, the weather turned, uh, the weather turned toxic and even more dangerous, and mu- mutations happened around animals, and civilization gets destroyed. It's 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 a very sad scene for a game, but you know what? The the artistic side of the game makes me feel an emotion. The scenes, the scenarios, the things that you can see in the game are so filled with emotion that it actually touched me. Like I can feel something. I can feel sadness, or rather, like hope. There's hope in the game that happens, and just oh man, the emotions I felt playing the game. It was so amazing. If anyone else hasn't played the game, I urge you to go and play it. Or if not, go watch other people play it. Markiplier has done a gameplay of it and did a good job. If I do say so myself. I watched its gameplay. Well, at least I think I did watch, or or I think I skipped a few because I already know what's gonna happen, and well, I want to see his reactions to some of the things. But yeah, don't escape for 4 days in a wasteland is supposed title, but then it got changed. Something about things happening. But yeah, the game is so awesome. Moon gets cut in half. Guy you're playing as gets this prophetic dreams. He sees these dreams like, wait, something bad's about to happen. My dreams are telling me to do something about it, because if I don't, I'll die, and if I die, I think there's no. When the guy dies, you'd think it's game over for him, but no. In actuality, well, spoilers for anyone who's been watching this long. In reality, when you die, you wake up again, but this time you wake up in somebody else, in another you. So basically, uh, in Script Welder's game, Deep Sleep, there's this lore where when you dream, well, you go to sleep and then you dream, and when you dream, you can actually travel from one body to another. Either it's your body or it's someone else's body. There's there's convoluted lore all over. There's this one guy. What's his name? Uh, I think it's Two Left Thumbs. Graham Games is his main channel. Graham Games is his main channel, and Two Left Thumbs is his second channel where he discusses the lore about Script Welder's game. And well, he in his discussion he talks about the lore and uh, what the interconnectivity of Script Welder's games. Like, you'd think there's no connection, and I'm like, yep. But um, people may not believe me, But ever since I played Script Builders games, from Deep Sleep, the first game, to the to s- to the latest game, sorry, the latest game, Don't Escape. I'm like, I was able to at least uh, put the puzzle pieces together and understand the lore in the way I never thought I was able to comprehend. Like, dang, it was that good. Everything, every script builder games leads up to Don't Escape 4. Like, you can actually see references from his older games. Fun game. Yeah, sorry about that. Bit of a tangent. Well, I guess it started with a crescent moon, ended with a game about a moon collapsing. For the good old days of YouTube, huh? Bit tired. Well, I hope anyone who's been watching the video is like enjoyed it so far. You know, like talking to a friend or something, or hearing someone talk about something different that you've never heard of, or maybe you've heard of but want to hear it differently. Like, it's not even a pure commentary, it's like a discussion from one person to another. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me get a bit of a. Oh, you see that? A bit of a light now. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Oh, if people don't know, there's actually stars, like three stars surrounding the moon right now that I can see visibly, but I don't think the camera is picking it up. But yeah, there's city, yeah, or the buildings, skyscrapers, city, yay. I live in a city, boys. But yeah, no, let me get that panoramic view now, cause I'm about to end this video. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Look at that view. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Oh, beep. Well, I don't think anyone can distinguish what those lights are, but those are houses. Well, I bet people can understand that, but you know. Bit tired. I wish I could take a good picture of everything, or at least take a good video of everything. But I guess that's it for now. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye to you as well, YouTube. Bye.